Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. Does anyone recognize this engine? No, it's not a Briggs, it's a Honda. This is my Honda HT3913. This is the liquid cooled 13 horsepower engine. And I've had a request to do a startup and just a quick overview of this tractor. A few people are wondering, like, I have this tractor, it's worth about $800 and it's just sitting here in the corner, not doing anything with it. The reason is I can't drive this in the summertime because it overheats. It has no thermostat in it. I do have the original one still, but it's no good. So it currently has no thermostat. It's been like that for quite a while, since late winter, really early spring. I think I pulled the thermostat out of it. I got a video on there, and I have had this engine out. I have not yet did the timing belt on it. Timing belt's actually not too bad, but it might need a water pump in the near future. And I got money to work on it, but I don't got time to work on it. And then when I have time to work on it, I don't got the money to work on it. So it's here it sits. But I do have future plans for this tractor. I've got 2 GM alternators, 1-wire alternators. I'd like to somehow put onto this engine. Because since there's no deck, I got the front PTO, which is still good. I'd like to attach a belt to, and attach them to the alternators. I got the alternators. I need to make up some sort of a bracket for them, and I gotta get new pulleys on the alternators, and then basically turn this thing into like a mobile generator. Because we do have plans on moving at some point, and basically, when we do move, we'll have acreage. So if I need power out in some area of the property, and I will have two batteries like in the back, possibly deep cycles that will be charged up when this engine's running, and they'll be completely separated from the actual engine battery. And yeah, front tires are currently flat, almost completely flat now. I did start this up a few weeks ago, so it should start. This is the second try on this video because I dropped the battery nut because I didn't realize the negative was unhooked, and so the fuel system's already primed. It does have coolant, I'll show you. It's full, and the coolant is good. There's no oil in the coolant, so nothing's leaking that way. This motor, it's a pretty good motor. If people don't know, these motors, I believe they were actually made by Honda. There's actually a stamp on the side of it, Honda. So let's just quickly check the oil. I haven't done this in a while. Here's a coolant reservoir. It needs coolant, but so basically I only drive this in the winter time. Let me find the lens here. It's got oil. And this motor should be rebuilt, but I'm not going to do it because it does have blow-by. I'd like to do is maybe soon, before I do start driving it this winter, pull the whole top end apart, not the head. I'm not going to take the head off unless I can find a head gasket for cheaper than this one Honda parts site in Texas, and do the head gasket and maybe do the timing belt on it. But then if I do those, I might as well do the water pump, and I may just take the valve cover off and just take a look in there, see how it is. I can probably do that with the engine in place, even though it's not that hard to get these engines out. I had it out and back in. I believe it was all on the same day, when I did the oil line. And if you don't remember, when I bought this, it needed a starter, but other than that, it's fine. And the guy who was attempting to work on it first, he had this complete thing ripped right apart, and you do not need to. It's actually on these, it's easier to pull the engine out to do the starter than it is to pull everything out around the engine, because for the engine it's just 4 bolts and the water lines to the rad and fuel line, throttle, a couple wiring connections, and the drive shaft. He had the drive shaft out of it because you got to take the drive shaft out to get the flywheel off. So let's see, it should go. I don't know how good that battery is. You see, it's already primed. Battery was just charged up not too long ago. See if we can get anything off of it. It's trying. Let's see if I can tighten this up. Don't have any tools out here with me right now, so I could go grab them, but no point. You can see the rad has a bit of a shake. It has no rad bolts and it's just zip tied. But it runs pretty good. As you saw, the oil pressure and voltage was right up nice and high. So I have never had. It's always ran cool enough that the temperature gauge has never worked. Because when I did the temperature gauge, that's when I pulled the thermostat. So it hasn't overheated to my knowledge since I've done the thermostat, but it's been sitting, so kind of hard to tell. So, and as I said, the front two tires are flat. This one worse than the other one. Your air's escaping out around the bead a bit, but they were starting to go down anyways last time I was over here, and they've gone down more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just want to do a quick update on the 3813 and the plans I do have for it. So basically one alternator is probably going to be sitting right in this area right here, and the other one right in this area over here. Got to make sure the hood will clear. I do not want to cut the hood, or I'll figure out a way of mounting one underneath, which I don't really want to do, because of clearance and ground clearance and stuff with this. So yeah, and the back two tires are foamed, so because they both had bad leaks in them, so they've had spray foam put in them, like a special tire spray foam. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Let's fire it up once more. And of course, it doesn't want to go. And if anyone's wondering what this line right here is, that's the clutch line for the before the mower. But like I said, I'm gonna use it for the alternators. So, and I just have it disconnected from the dash. When I had the engine out the last time, I just didn't bother hooking it back up. So I had to come out because I could not get it off the clutch. So just took it out of the dash. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna disconnect that battery again. That battery is really good in the summertime, but that battery sucks in the wintertime. So yeah, I'll talk to everyone later. Keep it redneck, and here's the 3813. Bye for now.